Friday morning. We've got a bunch of service calls. Me and Alicia are running around in one van, and Vinny's running around in the other van. He's got to go to a place where the smoke detectors are all going off because they're linked together. He's got to troubleshoot. Usually it's one out of the whole bunch that's bad, and when it goes off, it signals the other. Anyway, he's going to go check that out. And then that drawer that we fixed yesterday, he's got that in the back of his truck. He's going to drop that off after he's done with the smoke detectors. And then after that, he's going to that Cooktop where we took measurements a week ago, and we ordered a Cooktop. He's going to go there next on the 3rd. That'll be his 3rd service call. And he's going to pull out their Cooktop and hope that this one fits. If it doesn't, we'll have to do some modifications. Alicia and I are going to a job where they say when they use the water upstairs at their sink, their bathroom sink, that water goes downstairs. So we're just going to look at that. They want more of an estimate. They want to know what's wrong and how much it's going to cost, because they're using another sink, so it's really not, I don't know. If it's something simple, I'm not even going to communicate. I'm just going to fix it. But if it's something where they do need an estimate, that's where Alicia and I are going right now. And then once we're done there, whether we fix it or don't fix it, we're going to meet Vinny at the Cooktop. So basically we got 4 small service calls, one being mostly maybe an estimate, and the other one's just dropping off the drawer. But that's what we got for Friday. Anyway, see you at the job where we're going to troubleshoot and see what's going on there. I'm going to turn Alicia all over it and see what she can find. I'm very limited with my bending. I tell you guys, every time. Anyway, don't want to complain, but man, it's hard for me to bend with this catheter in me and shit. But hopefully Monday I go to the doctor and they're going to recommend another urologist that's in my network that's linked to that hospital where I was. And hopefully they're going to get this handled so I can get back to, being me. I miss being active and jumping in the middle of shit and causing problems. Anyway, we'll see you at the job. Okay, guys, we're here. It's in a condo. We're parked right behind his garage. I just texted him to let him know we were here. I was here about 3 or 4 years ago for something I didn't remember until I drove up. Say good morning, Al.
Good morning.
Anyway, this is where we are. We'll go ahead and maybe go knock on their door. Let them know we're back here. Okay, guys, we're going to go in there and see what's going on. Okay, this is the living room. And we got a little stucco starting to break away right there. I mean stucco, acoustic. Yeah, my apologies. Popcorn. And what's above there, sir?
Right above here is the bathroom sink.
Okay, so why don't we go take a look at that? Yeah. I'm going to pause this. Okay.
This bubble's been here for some time. We had a plumber in here, I don't know, maybe a year or 2 ago. The sink, the elbow underneath the sink had eroded out and needed to be replaced. So that was leaking, and that's what originally caused this bubble.
Okay.
Okay, so now it started leaking again. So the first thing I checked was underneath the sink, thinking that maybe there was something leaking in the piping. But the sink is completely dry underneath, so there's something in the wall, in the ceiling.
Okay.
That might be.
Let's just go take a look up there and see what we got. All right, Alicia's gonna take a look and see if there's any thing obvious. I got a bowl here, so here. You want my light? Take my light. Here. Alicia's not prepared today, guys. She didn't bring her light. Only when the water runs?
Yes.
Okay.
And from what we've been able to, at least our guesstimate right now is that it's only this sink. The shower's fine. We can run the shower, no problem.
No problem.
Toilet's fine. We don't use that bathtub over here. So
yeah, I think the best way we're going to end up doing this is
question. Let me run downstairs and
Sure.
I'll yell up.
Sure. Can you go out? You want to come out this way?
No, we just have the dog over here.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, she's
So one thing that I don't like already is that they have copper for a drain.
okay.
See that? It's different.
Oh, it's probably leaking in the
see that?
inside. Yeah.
It's copper. It's Saturn 7. Need to cut a hole there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I do hear it dripping in the bucket downstairs.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay,
And that
we
one,
know
you
we
just ran that a little bit, right?
yeah,
it's a
we
little bit.
know where it is. She noticed that you have copper in the wall. It's probably most likely the copper.
You can cut a hole here.
Yeah, and take a look and see what's in there. Just see what we see and then figure out.
We'll see how it goes this way.
Yeah,
And then that
yeah.
way it's gonna be probably somewhere in here.
Yeah, down below. I mean, it won't hurt. Let's
get a
go.
knife and cut it out.
Let's just see what's in there.
3 or 4.
Right here, guys, we ran just a little bit of water, and it's dripping already, just from that little bit of water. Okay, guys, she's opening up a hole there to see what's inside. I should have gave you a hammer. You want a hammer?
Got it.
Okay, guys, we're gonna let her open up this hole and figure out what's going on in there. Okay, guys, she opened it all up just to take a look. And she said it's all dry in there. So, let me get a little light. It doesn't look too healthy, but it's all dried. So we're gonna take a look underneath. All right, guys, she's gonna get after it. She's got everything covered. Got her mask on. She's gonna just take a look. What do you got, Al?
Come on here. Stand right here.
Holy moly. Let me get a little video of that. Wow. Okay. Let's take a look and see how far back it goes. Okay, she's got that all cut up good. I went and got her a Diablo blade. That way she's not screwing around. That cuts like butter, brand new. That way it doesn't shake that pipe up. She wants to cut it right on the 90. You're not going to cut on the 90, a little bit before the 90 on the rod and pipe, right?
Yeah.
Leave that 90 complete.
And then cut the free.
And then cut back a little bit over there. And with that being said, let me get a picture of that.
Yeah, that's an ugly pipe.
Yeah, it is. So cut it right on the 90, Alicia.
Yeah.
And then a little bit where the good pipe is, and then we'll put a pipe in there.
So bad. You went right through it.
Finish it up.
Look at it.
Yeah, finish it up. How you like that Diablo blade? Hold on. Alright guys, she's got the pipe cut nicely. Now she's gonna cut over there where it's nice and solid. Huh?
It's eating up all the way.
What?
I have to go more in.
Oh, how far are you gonna go?
I'm trying to see, like, see this right here?
Yeah,
I thought this looks good.
yeah,
Look at those are holes. Look at it.
yeah, I get it. Yeah, keep going until it's solid.
There's another one here.
Cut the drywall open because we're gonna have this ceiling redone. We're gonna have the painter come out and repair it and scrape the acoustic
Yeah, we do it, yeah.
and redo the ceiling.
Okay.
So go ahead, don't worry about it. You're not the one that's gotta fix it. She's the one that's gonna have to fix it. No. Alright guys, Alicia's getting it done. Okay, guys, let's see what she's got there.
Somewhere in here.
Okay, yeah, get it where it's good.
Right there.
Okay. Use your Diablo blade.
It looks good over here.
Well, just go. Don't go. Just go where you need, about right there where you
I'm
cut.
just making sure I don't have no more holes.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, that looks solid right there.
right there.
Yeah, that looks like a good spot.
Okay.
All right, guys, she's gonna cut that thing.
Ready?
Yeah. Question is, are you ready? Watch the piece don't fall on you. Try to catch that broken piece. There you go. Good job. All right, put the lights in. Let me see it. I got my light. Let's take a look at this, guys. Oh, that's a nice cut. We'll just clean it up.
Yeah.
All right, good job, Alicia. Nice and straight. All right.
Huh?
Huh?
Can follow it up.
Yeah, we'll see what I have something for that. Hey guys, I was gonna piece it back with copper, just to keep it legit, you know. But look how much it is, guys. $121 for a stick. $105. I'm sorry, for a stick. So we're just gonna go back with ABS. We're gonna take
maybe
yeah,
12.
yeah. We're just gonna they'll kill me if I put back copper. So we're just, and they're gonna do the whole line. They're gonna they want me just to patch it up so he can have his sink and his shower, and or whatever's draining in that fucking thing. He wants me to patch it up, and then they want to go ahead and finish it off on their schedule, because they're going to do the ceiling. They're going to get rid of the acoustic. So they figure when they get rid of the acoustic in the kitchen and the dining area, they're going to have us come back and replace the rest of it because it's not in good shape. So we're just going to patch it, guys. Okay, guys, we're back. Vinny's here. He went over, he did two little stops, 2 little service calls. And then he went to that stove, that cooktop. He was going to put it in. He got there, knocking at the door, ringing on the Ring doorbell. I text the guy, and the guy says, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're about an hour away. Can you just wait for us?" I said, "No, we can't wait for you. We got shit going on. We told you we'd be there between 9 and 12, and I would give you a 10 minutes, 15-minute heads up by text message," and I did. And he didn't get back to me until Vinny got there and started ringing on the door. Said he wouldn't be there for an hour. So I reeled Vinny in and told the guy we'll reschedule. So he's here helping his mom now. We'll go see what he's got going on. Okay, guys, we're going to cut it back even more. Alicia's squeezing the pipe and it's bending right in her hand. But when she went back about 6 inches, then it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to use it.
Yeah, cut it way back.
More.
Right there.
Right there's good, yeah.
They want to replace the whole pipe, but not today. They want to do it on their schedule because of the tenant. You know, they want to make sure that the tenant is comfortable when they do it. So they just want the patch done. That way the leak is fixed and he can use his stuff, and then they're going to coordinate with them to replace the rest of it.
You want goggles?
Catch that piece. Just catch that piece before it falls. Okay. Yeah. The rest of that looks good now. I think we can get onto that. That looks nice.
I got it. I know where it's lit. Here.
Okay, it looks good, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about that too much. Yeah.
Guess what the touch?
Yeah. Let me get a picture of that. That's solid down there?
Right there, I cannot push through the...
Okay, good. Okay, so we're good then. We're going to go ahead and measure your ABS and put your thing there, and we'll get it done. Alright guys, that's what we got out of there so far. So, that's crushing in. Over there it's nice and firm. So we're just going to do it there. And then they want us to replace the rest of it all the way across to the dining. They said that somewhere in there there's ABS that they had repaired already, and they want us just to go with it. But right now you can see the guy's working at his dining room with his computer. He works from home. So for us to just start opening up his dining room without giving him any kind of notice, you know, so we're here just to fix the patch, get the patch so he can use his bathroom, and then we'll coordinate to do the rest of it later. Okay guys, he's getting it on there, putting a boot there, and then a piece of ABS, and another boot. As when he's cleaning up he's using a file and cleaning up the edges, and cleaning the inside as well, so shit don't get hung up in there. Looking good.
Business process side of things, and we can't really dictate the business process. That's got to be a different conversation with the overall design group. And our problem right now is that we've got nobody that oversees the entire division structural designers. Now, that may be, there may be some opportunities for some improvement on that down the road. Like I kind of mentioned before some of you guys got on the call here, I was just in the Dallas Experience Center, met with Mark Herman, who is currently, obviously, Westrock is a lot larger than the Smurfit Kappa side of things, especially here in the United States. But at least that concept is already alive and well on the Smurfit Kappa side of things. Meaning that,
Okay, it's going to tighten this up, guys.
He kind of oversees everything, and between himself and the team of designers, they're able to work out what process they want to use.
Alright guys, he's going to tighten that all up, and we're going to check it for leaks.
Seven of you guys on this meeting right now.
Can we try it out? Alright. Okay guys, she's turning on the water. We'll see how she... Can you wipe it all off?
But all I can do is make suggestions, and there's no way we're going to solve all the problems of the world on this call when it comes to things like that. I know. Yeah. Eric?
Yeah, while we're talking on the subject about the CAD.
Let me take a picture. Thank you.
Uploading to CAD, there are some people.
Guys, she's running water. There's no leaks. We're all good for now. So, there it is. Let it run for a while we clean up. It's not clogged up there, right? It's not going to end up on the floor? Why don't you go check it? I just want to make sure we don't have no backed up line and then it's going to be on the floor.
No, it's not warm, but I hear it.
Yeah.
I feel it now.
Okay, we're good. Just let it run for a few. Okay, guys, no leaks. We're going to run. We're going to cut. We're going to make an appointment with him. So, because you can see he's right here working on the desk here. So, with that being, he's right there. So, we need to open up some of this. They went from ABS from over there to there, but didn't finish it off. You can see where the acoustic patch is right there. So somewhere over there there's ABS. They want us just to run the rest of that copper out over there, but not today. They just want it up and running, and that's what they got. Hey guys, we're all done with that leak. We're gonna send the tenant scheduled time to finish all that copper and get it out of there when he can make arrangements to do his work somewhere else, because he won't be able to work where he's working. So anyway, that's done. Now the guy called me for the stove or the cooktop, wanted to know if I could come back, and things went well here, so we're gonna head back to that job for the cooktop. See you guys there. Okay guys,
That's actually the box.
they're gonna measure the actual cutout, and then we're gonna measure the one we bought and see if it's gonna fit. If it's not gonna fit, we're gonna have to cut it. Then we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna use to cut it with, whether we're gonna do it today or Monday.
Yeah, no, I couldn't see any.
So they're gonna do it better. We don't want to take it out and then measure it or try to fit it, because this is working. It's just got one burner off, but the rest is working. So we don't want to pull it out and then have to put it back. So he's just going to take his time and get a good measurement and see if the new one's going to fit. And if it is, then we'll pull this one out, put the new one in, and then I'm going to take off and go home, and then he can wire it. Okay guys, I'm parked over there. He's here. We're going to get the cooktop out and make sure it's going to go in. Okay guys, we're going to get it out, and we're going to see what we got here. You could take it out and set it on the grass.
Just need to decide right now. Let's see if we got that at least.
It's going to fit that way?
Yeah.
And what about the width?
Yeah, I'll fit that way. Lay it down.
Just don't.
And on my hand out. Then let's not drag the side over here. Let me put on my foot. Go ahead.
28 and the 8th.
And what do you have?
28 and 3/16.
Yeah, it will do.
That's the 16th. Yeah.
It will?
It will. Yeah.
Yeah.
You put it on top of the box.
Okay, well then let's just go ahead and let's take this inside, because somebody's going to drive by and grab it. We'll come out here and the fucking thing will be gone. You can just let me bring the cardboard in. Or no, bring the foam. Just bring the foam.
Cardboard.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I got the cardboard.
I'm just gonna shut the main off like that, and then they can set their clocks and all that shit. I don't want anything backing up on the line. So, all right, guys, we got the main off. We'll have Vinny go ahead and drop the wires and test them. All right, guys, she's gonna go around it and break the caulking loose all the way around it. Break it loose a little bit with a putty knife. Vinny's checking with the tick meter to make sure I got the breaker off. I shut the main off, but first he checks it with the tick meter, and then he'll use his wired tester. And she's just gonna go around it like that. Okay guys, she's working all the way around it, getting it all broken loose. And then he's breaking the wiring loose. Alright guys, she's pretty much got it, I think. You want to get under there and push on a little bit?
You want to do it? You want to do it?
Yeah.
Just see if it wants to come loose. Don't break that plate, just in case that one don't fit. We can put that one back. I'm just in no mood to cut the top today. I mean, I've got everything to cut that top. I'll let you do it. Okay, without making too much of a mess, I'll open the door, shake it out on top of the countertop here, and then I'll open the door and we'll take it straight out to the grass. Guys, I'm gonna go open the door for them. They're gonna get this out. If you can carry that straight out. Okay, guys.
Come on. Go ahead, try. Here. Touch them here.
Yeah, and then
There you go.
there we go.
Good job, Vinny.
Okay, just get the cable for him. Okay, guys, we're gonna take this outside. All right, guys, we're gonna take another measurement, make sure this fits. Otherwise, I'll have to get my tile saw on my grinder. I have a grinder with a tile saw, and I can just cut what we need either on one side. Actually, I could take it all off to the left because this is not straight in the middle, so it's actually going more this way. So if I need to open it, we'll open it this way. I'm gonna test Vinny and see. Vinny, if you had to, where's Vinny? Come and look at this. If you have to open it, what side would you open it on? Would you open it equally, or would you just open it on one side?
Well, you got one.
Okay, just to make the video shorter. Yes, you know why?
From the wood. It's easy.
Well, no. If it's dead center, then you want to do equal on the side, but it isn't. Look where your hood is. Your hood's right in the middle. It favors this way. So if you had to open it up, you could open it all on one side because it's only going to make it equal out better.
No, you're right. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So see, it's not
was going
straight. Your hole is off to the right. So if it was perfectly centered, then I'd take a little off here and a little off there, unless it wasn't going to be noticeable. If I was just going to shave it. But if I do have to take some off, it's going to be the left side because the hole's favoring the right. So if we open it to the left, it'll just make our cooktop go more that way. Hopefully we don't have to do nothing. All right, guys, Alicia's going to go around that hole and clean up everything here and get it nice and clean. So we'll just let them do that. I won't bore you with her cleaning this up. All right, Vinny's transferring all the hardware. Let me get a picture of the hardware that you're transferring. He's transferring the old hardware over to the new. That way it'll go right back into the box. All right, guys, she's getting it cleaned up. We're gonna put a little bit of silicone around it before we drop it in. And she's getting it really good. This is how I met her. Alicia, she was working at a restaurant, cleaning tables, all bent over the table like that. Caught my attention. And then at first she didn't want nothing to do with me. Playing hard to get.
Cocking master. Mom, you want to start?
Put it real thin so it doesn't ooze out all off the edges.
Yeah, I got you. You want me to dry it?
Alright, guys, she's gonna put a bead around there.
That's right.
That's good, man. That's good. Ellie, can we please get this on? She's always trying to do it up for the camera. Right, Vinny?
That's the part of this.
Always trying to like, oh, look at me, I'm doing extra. Get that cocking on there, girl. Alright, guys, I won't bore you. Looks good. I love it. Okay, let's see.
Let's check this out.
Looks good.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, center as it can be. Good.
Push this way. Look one.
Go ahead.
Or should I bring it this way?
Whatever you want.
I feel like closer is better.
Let's not take all day with these adjustments.
A quarter so long.
Okay. Alicia,
Yeah.
can you pick up and clean up underneath so he can start the wiring process? He can get this thing wired in, and I can go turn the power on.
It's gonna be wired on this side.
Oh, okay. So is
So
it
I can put
clean?
the pots in here.
Okay,
You're
go
gonna
ahead.
have to wait for that one.
Okay, so we're clean under there.
Let me check real quick.
All right, now that he's showing off for the camera, that's enough.
Good.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. All right, so clean under there, get her pots and pans back in there, and yeah, do the wiring so I can turn it on. Okay, guys, this is what he's got to work with. So he's got to make that reach somehow, otherwise we're screwed. Let me get a picture here. Okay, thank you. All right, guys, he's getting it. So, oh, he flinched. What did you think? That it's gonna bite you?
Hurt you. My reflexes, Dad. I had to pull back.
You thought the wires went live? Huh?
No, we don't joke around like that.
That's right. We don't joke around like that. And what's Alicia doing over there?
Okay, let's figure out.
Okay. Okay, guys. I did not feel like cutting the countertop today. I would have, or Vinny would have. We'd have to put a tent around here, put a tent around here, put the plastic, tent it in, and then cut it with a grinder with a tile saw blade on it. It's just a lot of prep work. The cut doesn't take long. It's the prep. Trying to put a tent in here, that way you don't have dust everywhere. She's cleaned up everything. She's putting all the pots and pans away. Right, Al?
Yeah.
Vinny's getting the plate on. He's got it all wire nutted. Just putting the plate on. I think, yeah. All right. Okay, guys, we're gonna turn on the power. Hopefully we don't blow nothing up, right? All right. Everything should be on. Okay, guys, let's turn it on. Power. Let's just put them all on 8. Should you put them all on 8, Al?
Okay.
I just want to get a picture with them all red hot. That's good enough, I guess. I just need a picture with them all red hot. Yeah. Okay, let me just get a picture.
There you go.
Okay, I just want a picture with everything glowing.
So it should be.
Alright, guys, that's it. Go ahead, turn those all off for me. I'm done.
You see it?
Yeah, I'm done. Just turn them all off. Always got to have a picture with all the 4 burners working. Alright, guys, so everything's done here. All done. And he got this over here. He closed it up before I could show you, but you guys saw it. Take that out, Al. I need a picture anyway.
Not this one, it's this one.
Okay, guys, I need to get a picture for management. So, we're all good, guys. We're done here. All right, guys. This morning, Vinny went to that job and did the chirping smoke detectors or something. They were wired and they needed to be updated. wired, at least in our area. And then from there, me and Alicia went to that leak that was leaking in the ceiling, got that done. Then Vinny went and put that drawer back where we had repaired the drawer yesterday. He dropped that off and installed it and got it in. Because a lot of times tenants just don't know how to put that sucker in. And they end up screwing up more than, you know, they screw up the rollers and they call you, hey, we couldn't get this in, something's not right. You know, what did you do to it? So it's better we put it back in. That way we know it's done. And then of course there was this cooktop. So that's it for today. I'm hoping, I'm pretty caught up with all my work orders, so I'm hoping nothing comes in tonight for tomorrow. I'm hoping whatever does come in, it can be pushed off till, you know, Monday or Tuesday. So, alright guys, that's going to wind it up for today. Talk to you guys. I hope you guys have a good weekend.